Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, depending on where you're watching us from. We are in Harare, in Zimbabwe, broadcasting live on MNL page, and we want you to know that as MNL, it is a pleasure to be hosting and showing you this live, these games live. For those of you that couldn't make it, we've made it easy for you to enjoy these games. I know there are a majority of you watching from different parts of the world. My name is Taunafil Mayanga, and I'm going to be taking you through commentary today. What we have is a game that has been a derby for quite some time. Zimbabwe is playing against Namibia. The advantage is with Zimbabwe because this is their home court. The fans are packed and they are ready to support their team to victory. What these teams are fighting for is a ticket. One ticket that is given by the Zone 6 to go and represent the zone itself in DRC at a later stage in the qualifiers of the second round. These qualifiers are for the Olympics in 2028 that are going to be hosted by the United States of America. And I just want to say, please sit back, relax, and enjoy. These teams, when you look at them head to head, they have met previously. They've played in a friendly match when Zambia came to Harare and played against Zimbabwe. And Zimbabwe lost the first match 3-1 at home and lost the second match 3-2 at home. However, Zimbabwe went as well to return the favor, went to Zambia and were hosted at the OYDC, the Olympic Youth Development Center, by Zambia, where they beat them 3-1 and 3-0. This is a derby. When they were playing in the pool matches in the round robin, the match they played, Zimbabwe lost 3-1. So head to head, you would say that Zambia has an upper hand. Zambia has been leading. But I don't know if the Zimbabweans would allow that to happen on their home turf. Let's see what is in store for us, ladies and gentlemen. What you're witnessing right now are the protocols that have just been observed. Officials greeting the players, being introduced, name by name to the officials. Names here are well known in the volleyball circles, within the zone, within the region. When we are talking about Zambia, we talk about Muyunda, we talk about Captain Brighton Moya. But when it comes to Zimbabwe, there are names such as Mashaka, Charles, an upcoming star in Zimbabwe, under 20, a guy who's playing for the national team. You can also talk of Matthew Kandanda. There you have it. As you witness the Captain Nigel, captain of the Eagles, introducing his players to respected guests of honors and officials for the zone. In the comment section, please let us know, where are you watching this match from? What are your expectations of this match? Do you think Zimbabwe can defend their home court? Do you think they can defend their home turf? Or is it that the Chipolo guys, nicknamed the Copper Bullets, do you think they will trash Zimbabwe on their home turf? That's it. Something that majority of you have to see, majority of you have to witness. Only time will tell. However, the referees that we have today are referees coming all the way from the land of the brave, from Namibia. We've got Philemon Amupati is the second referee, and Mr. Tobias is the first referee. If we are to talk about the coaches, we can talk of Coach Mazumbo and Coach Itzanang Basutu. Both of them have had a career of wins. Coach Lakson Mazumbo has been coaching in Zambia for almost 20 years. Same with Coach Itzanang Basutu. With Coach Itzanang Basutu, he says that his first assignment with the national team was as a ladies coach. And I think you understand all what it means to be coaching the ladies. It is not an easy job, emotionally, physically, and mentally. So I'm pretty sure that he's well prepared. For this match, he is prepared. The team has been in camp and they are ready. Coach Mazumbo, on the other hand, has taken Zambia to glory. He has managed to take them to the All Africa Nations Games twice. And he's been a coach for Green Buffaloes Volleyball Club, where he has managed to win gold in Zambia when Zambia hosted the Zone 6 finals. And he managed to defend that one when he went to Lesotho, defending the gold. However, the Tangle of Zimbabwe is not shy itself. Coach Izanangwasutu has won gold with the support unit team in 2017 when Zimbabwe hosted the Zone 6 games. However, Coach Muriwo is also an assistant coach, has also managed to defend the gold in the past 2 years with the University of Zimbabwe. It is up to you, ladies and gentlemen, to anticipate whether Zimbabwe will fall or whether the bullets will not be able to shoot down the eagle. Like I said in commentary, my name is Taona Phil, and as MNL, we are proud to produce and broadcast it live for you. If distance has been a barrier, we've managed to eliminate that on your behalf. Sit back, relax and enjoy. I'm sure you can hear the noise in the background, electrifying atmosphere it is. Teams that are fighting for just one ticket to go to the Democratic Republic of Congo.
Flying fish!
no. The comment section, I'm seeing Tsepiso from Botswana. Hello Tsepiso in Botswana. And you're watching this match between Zimbabwe and Zambia.
The best final between Zimbabwe and Zambia. And if this was all the next best for players to all the partners of it.
Fib yun! Meron.
The first referee of the match is Ihula from Namibia. The second referee is now coming to the teams and starting to the teams. Number 2, White
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. What you see are the first 6 that have been chosen specifically for this set. And as it stands, Zambia have chosen Purin Chikomeni, Chausaka Kandelwa, the outside hitter for Zambia, Mobita Sataulo, Gift Chilowa, who's 195 centimeters tall, Muyunda 198 centimeters tall, and Brighton Mwea. Those are the ones that have been chosen to play for Zambia for this set. On the Zimbabwean side, you've got Matthew Masiamanda, Samanyada. You also have the setter, well known as Baskai Trimon Nyakangwa. You've got Charles, the number 18, 20 years of age. You also have DJ Wara, nicknamed DJ Wara, but his name is Tanaka Wara. And our libero is Kudzai Maziro. Mashaka is a middle blocker for Team Zimbabwe. Those are the first 6 that have been chosen specifically to defend the home court in this first set. With me here in studio is none other than the best commentator from MNL,
Paron Charlie, aka Madungi Ashe. Your one and only favorite. Yeah, I know the second one, but
Madongi, where do you think this is going? Point Team Zimbabwe. Madongi, where do you think this is going?
No, I'm just here to watch the game.
You are just here for the vibes.
I'm just here to give the people the best, the very best.
The very best.
Yes, and this is going to be an action-packed final. The Battle of Zambezi.
The question that is there is which country is the best view of the Victoria Falls? Right?
I think it's Zimbabwe.
Because you're Zimbabwe?
No, I'm just saying.
1-0, ladies and gentlemen. Saved by Brighton Mwea. Reverse set to Tanagawara, who attacks the monster attack, but it's blocked and it's blocked outside. Point Team Zimbabwe.
And just a brief background history of this match between Zimbabwe Eagles and Zambia Chipolo Polo. They have met in the previous encounters, 2025 September in Zimbabwe. And according to the statistics that we have here, Zambia won 3-0 the first match, and the second day they won again 3-1 here in Zimbabwe. And in the return leg,
Mashaka!
oh my word!
That's one thing about these two teams. What we understand is both of them, they run the middle so fast. So whichever team is going to run the middle better is the one that is probably going to make it.
Yeah, and apologies there. We are... Woo! Ciao, Saka Kandelwa!
Point Zambia.
If you are in Harare, please make your way to Sunrise Sports Club here in Harare, Belvedere. That's where all the action is happening. And Chikomeni with a very good save. Not a very good pass there from Maziro. Oh, a very good return. And a big touch. But point goes to Zambia.
The energy is too much.
It's just too much. I'm not sure if we'll be able to push past 2 sets with this kind of energy, which is coming in from both teams. And an ace from Chikomeni. But one thing I just want to comment, Chikomeni is among one of the top scorers in both matches in 2025 and in 2026. Chikomeni managed to score 42 points. Very good play. A chance again for Zambia. Shut down! Kuda kwashe Fortron Kandanda.
Monster block. I can imagine what it feels to be a Zimbabwean player right now, given the support that is behind you. You can't afford to make a mistake. He's a Zimbabwean player right now.
4-5, Team Zimbabwe are trailing, and we have Charles on the service. Very good pass from the middle, and shut down again. Charles managed to close down that attack for Tron Kandanda.
A lot have been asking how old is this man that is on the service line now. Charles is just under 20. And he goes with the serve.
Whoa! Very good combination play there from our Team Zambia. And through the block, Gift Jiloa grounded that one and got a point for Team Zambia.
Can you imagine Gift Chiloa is 195 centimeters tall?
But you can see that the reach that he has from the middle, Kandanda. But a big touch again. Point goes to Team Zimbabwe. 6-6 as the scoreline. And in the comment section, we have a lot of fans rooting for Team Zimbabwe. We have Mishek Tekaindisa saying Musamanyada. Sibongi Letanyanyiwa, on your marks. Get ready. Are you ready? Yes, we are ready. We are ready for Jerusalem. Brighton Wenya off the hands. 7-6. That one goes out of bounds.
Point Zambia.
And now we have Tashinga Mdara saying a Team Zimbabwe to win must stabilize pass first. Let's see if they'll be able to do that. Very good pass from Maziro, and Baskai tries to dunk that one. And a lift being caught against Baskai. 8-6. Team Zimbabwe is trailing by 2 points. I think, Mr. Phil,
yes,
a lot of changes there in the rules are not sitting well with the players, if you check. And a very good tip there, but big touch from Jiloa. Chico Mani shut down, but the ball still in play. A chance again for Team Zimbabwe. Zichaus. Samanyana. A big touch again from Jiloa. Free ball. Zimbabwe. Oh. Samanyana with the tip and a big touch again. Chico Mani. 9-6.
You know, Charles is still on the serve. Charles is still on the serve, and that's the most dangerous part of it. Because his serve is lethal. If we can't however, point goes to Zimbabwe because he makes an error serve. When it comes to the changing in the rules, I mean, these changes have an enormous effect on how players, you know, because they've just been started to be implemented recently. And it only leaves the discretion of the referee. It's up to the discretion of the referee, because we've seen inconsistencies in the way that the same calls have been applied by different referees. So I think the players will adjust. They will with time.
Yeah, as you're saying, we are enjoying this live match here in Belvedere. Mashaka from the middle and a big touch. Brighton Wenya, and this time puts that one out of bounds. Trying to
Baskai on the serve for Team Zimbabwe. A good float serve. Well received. Set in the middle, and it goes out of bounds.
going 11-8. I noticed that you were not seeing what the call from the referee was, but there was a net touch from Tanaka Wara. And now Brighton Mwenya, the captain for Zambia, on the service line with a good float save, good pass, and a return. Oh! And that one goes out of bounds. 4-point lead for...
Are we still on air? Oh. There's some. But then I don't want to listen to check it all live. We just say because I'm the task.
And an easy miss there from Gift Shiroa. And a good point from Matthew Samanyada. And a good hit there from Chico Meni. Five-point lead there for Team Zambia, 16-11. Charles on top of the block and unfortunately ball goes out, 17-11. Chicken play there from Matthew Samanyada. First time ball was blocked and managed to get another chance to swing and managed to score again down the line. Double substitution. Nigel Kadumba coming in for Charles Chitezi and Big Mike coming in for Trimo Nyakwangwa. And on the opposite side of the court, we are also seeing a similar change. Wanji coming in for Lakson Banda, and also Chikomeni out. In comes jersey number 3. Sataulo going out and Banda coming in. And then touch there against Team Zimbabwe. But there was a big touch from Maziro. Gift Jiroa, an overpass. 19-12 in favor of Zambia.
However, we still have Gift Jiroa on the serve. The float serve to position 5. Now Wara receives it. Attack by Matthew. Jiroa is blocked again, up from Brighton, well defended by Wara. A miscommunication in the Zimbabwean camp. A point goes to Zambia.
And a good swing there from Big Mike. Goes cross court and manages to get a point. 7-point lead for Team Zambia. We are seeing another substitution. Nigel coming in for Kudakwashe Kandanda. A promising young man, Nigel. Matthew Samanyada drives that one into the net. 21-13. I feel like Zimbabwe is under a lot of pressure at this moment, and they are making a lot of unforced errors on their end. What's your take?
Well, I actually think it's bound to happen when you're at home. You've got quite the support, and emotions might be at play. But at this level, we can't expect emotions to be at play, because I mean, this is the national team. So it's something that they just have to look into and try to be composed. When they get composed, less unforced errors. Because right now, Zimbabwe has been making quite a lot of points for Team Zambia. Points that Zambia would have to work for if they had not made those unforced errors. So I just think all they just need to do is to calm down and regroup themselves.
Wow, very good set there. And Brighton Mwenya goes cross court. 1v0 situation there created by the setter, Lakson Banda. And we are seeing the return of Chico Meni.
And I'm sure you can see that that's the reason why Brighton is in there. 199 centimeters, he's almost 2 meters. The reason why they put him there is so that he can at least showcase that it's not just height, but also technique that brings out the point. So it's okay. That deep cross court could have been defended, but nobody was there standing in to defend it from Team Zimbabwe. Wrong positioning. That adjustment is needed.
But if you check, Brighton is just one of those attackers who's just consistent when it comes to attacking. Very effective and very useful when it comes to their defense transitioning to attack. And with me here, I also have Mr. Aaron Mtede in the comment section. I'm sure he does have a few pointers for the viewers online.
Yeah, definitely. What I think from Zimbabwe side is our substitution is not technical. These guys are just doing substitution which is planned. We don't need a planned substitution this time. And I think the next rotation, the next set, they need to change their rotation and put Charles to outside Dita. Then I'll tell you this: if they put Charles at outside Dita, our team is going to win this game.
Okay, I'm sure the coaches will be able to see the way that you are thinking. But at the moment, Zimbabwe has fallen short. 16-23, Team Zambia in the lead, and 17-23, the game still on, and Coach Lakson Mazumbo calls for a timeout.
I actually think that timeout was technical. What he's trying to do is just perhaps maybe to reduce the pressure that Zimbabwe is applying, because there's a need to relieve his players of that pressure. However, they've got 30 seconds to try and regroup and re-strategize. Let's see if Zimbabwe are composed enough to bring that to fruition. Service error there by Team Zimbabwe, points goes to Zambia. Zambia need only a point to win this set. Zimbabwe still have 7 points to catch up. However, this is volleyball. 1 point is hard to get.
Very good swing there from Tanaka Wara. And we have Petunia Malibala saying, "Eish, Team Zimbabwe, I'm collapsing here in Botswana. Let's go Team Zimbabwe." And Takura Chari saying, "Topiwa BP tikazurega heartbreak yacho yatopfura yeArsenal kuwina league." Frankly, Zambians, they are composed. That's Bongile Tanyanyiwa. And a very good serve there from Tanakawara. A serve. 2024. Sibongile Tanyanyiwa saying a Zambia, one spirit of nationalism. Hey, I'm not seeing Zambians in the comment section there. Next time, Big Mike, Ngawa Tsonge, and Ngawa Tange. Public experience, okay.
You know, it's interesting, you know, when you are engaging with our online viewers, it's interesting. Some of the comments you get there, that they're interesting, man.
Thank you, Z, my guy, how are you? Vaina, Ziko Sadaru. I'm just doing my best to give you the best. A very good set. Oh, and a headshot from Gift Giroa. This marks the end of our first set. First set goes to Team Zambia, 25-20. Woo!
You know what, the thing is, I actually feel like Zambia were composed from the beginning, and that's how they managed to, you know, contain their emotions. They were able to execute exactly what the plan was from the coach. So if you look at it, they've been tactical. So I believe that if Zimbabwe wants to win the next set, they just need to be composed. They need to make sure that they execute exactly what they've been doing, what they've been told by the coaches. Well, the coaches have about 3 minutes right now before the new set begins to at least re-strategize and make a change for Team Zimbabwe. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are just joining us, we are right here in Sunrise Sports Club. If you are within the vicinity, please make your way to Belvedere. We've got this match, Zimbabwe playing against Zambia, and it's a gold medal match. The team that wins here earns the right to go and represent the zone in DRC. And if you're watching from Zambia, where exactly are you? If you're watching from Zimbabwe, we urge you to be around to come here. But if you're far away, as MNL, we're proud to give it to you live and direct.
Thank you there, Apex Car. Watching from Lusaka City. I know that you're rooting for Team Zambia. And you can see the composure there from our Team Zambia. They are the first to walk in the court. And I'm sure that they are showing dominance at this moment. As compared to Team Zimbabwe, their body language is not that... well, I'm not sure how I can put it. But their body language from Team Zimbabwe is not that convincing.
They just need to put up their chin, man. That's all they need, and raise their shoulders. Because right now, if they don't do that, I understand what it means to play at home fans have their own expectations. And online, you also have online coaches that think that they can also make their own changes.
Takuzwa Mashaka, ladies and gentlemen, coming there with a very good monster block in the first set. Be the first point going to Zimbabwe.
Let's hope they can maintain that.
Oh, ho, ho. Gorilla, Muyunda, coming there with a response, saying that if you can also do it, I can also do it very well. And we have Charles, Brighton Mwenya
on the service line.
On the service line. Oh! Mashaka this time hitting that one out of bounds, 2-1. And you know, Brighton Mwenya as S23 standing in at 1.99 centimeters.
Almost 2 meters. As tall as the door, my friend.
Mashaka again. And I think from what I've noticed,
yes,
Brighton is the voice and identity of Team Zambia at the moment. Because from the previous matches that they have played, he's amongst the top 3 in terms of scoring.
I'm sure that maybe his efficiency rate is probably about around 75% or so.
And for the most, the one who's on top in terms of cumulative points is Chikomeni, who's rocking on jersey number 1, and also plays as opposite.
199 centimeters tall, Chikomeni.
1.89. And this is going to be the decider of who is going to make it to DRC for the LA28 Olympic qualifiers. So if you are for Team Zambia, please show your love for your team. And if you are for Team Zimbabwe, please show your love for Team Zimbabwe. And if you are in Harare, please make your way to Sunrise Sports Club and enjoy with us the action.
You are needed here, you are needed here. Your support is needed for your team, man.
And a very good swing there from Gift Jiroa. And you know, for the cumulative points for both teams, our player who's amongst the top is Proud Nyoni. Matthew Mates Musamanyada, aka Venero, gives us a taste of what he can do. And I'm sure they do know him in Zambia and the Zambian League as he plays for Team Falcons.
That's one thing about Zambians. For quite some time they've been lagging, and now they decided to bring in some foreign players from Zimbabwe, so that they can learn the Zimbabwean play. I think Zimbabwe needs to also do that. Not just Zimbabwe, but teams within the zone also need to involve foreign players so that at least they can upgrade the way that they play.
Yeah, and we still have Takuzwa Mashaka on the serve. Gift Jiroa off the hands again for Big Mike. This is the second time that Gift Jiroa has managed to go down the line and get a point twice from Big Mike. And usually Gift Jiroa is not one of those heavy hitters, but tries to get a point. And a big swing there again from Mike Mafumo. Off the hands, 7-5. And a very good pass there from Brighton Mwenya. Follows up. On top, and a big touch there from Mike Mafumo. Free ball. A chance again, Mwenya off the hands. Maziro. A chance, Wara. And manages to get a point. Your DJ, my DJ, our DJ. That's Tanaka Wara for you, ladies and gentlemen. Overpass, a chance for Venero to get a point. Matthew goes down the line! Venero! Point Zimbabwe. I think Team Zimbabwe is now on fire.
If you are in a hurry and you are not making your way into Sunrise Sports Club, you are missing out. You are missing out.
And it seems like Team Zimbabwe are now on their feet. The supporters are now rooting behind the team. We missed this from the first set. Team Zimbabwe was totally shut down by Team Zambia. But the supporters, they are now alive. And Big Mike with a chance again to swing. Go for the top spin. And a very good one. They managed to disrupt the system play. And a net touch against Team Zimbabwe. But that's a very big touch there from Kudzai Maziro. And we have Courtney Romo in the comment section saying, Mateo, courage, Data, Mateo, Kwasaka, Mateo! Kudakwashe, Fulton, Kandanda, from the middle. And off the hands there of Chico Meni.
Point Zimbabwe.
Things are now getting interesting, ladies and gentlemen. And we have Coach Lakson Mazumbo edging his troops on. Good serve there. Oh! From Matthew Msamanyada.
What is half of 12?
That's 6.
6.
Msamanyada was actually trying to go for a soft shot, but managed to put that into the net. And point goes to Team Zambia. A good serve from the middle and through the block. Kudakwashe Kandanda gets a point. And Mr. Mnyara Tukwanzura saying, commentator, you are over-celebrating Zimbabwean points. It's not like that. If you're just joining us, maybe you would think, oh, Chico Meni. That's Chico Meni for you. One of the top scorers from the Zambian camp. And he is actually showing that he is among the best and one of the best in this derby. 8-13. A point. Chikomeni with a tip. And a left there being called against Chikomeni. And we have Zimbabwe saying Zambia will be victorious in the end of this game. Zimbabwe is fighting back though, but it's for a while. Oh! Gift Jiroa! This one, as I was saying,
Yes.
Gift Jiroa is just one of those guys who usually tries to go for points, not for power.
Nothing fancy.
But given the opportunity, you definitely...
The coach will feel his power.
Exactly. And
Muyunda puts that one in the net.
you know, Muyunda is just one of those guys who usually puts the save across. No pressure, but I think pressure now is mounting on Team Zambia. DJ, one of the very good foot save. And this time, Jiroa was trying to go down the line, and he's the antenna. Point, Team Zimbabwe. And Coach Lakson Mazumbo calls for a timeout again.
Mr. Byron Jali, have you noticed that Coach Mazumbo tends to use his towel more when Zambia is losing?
And our match continues. Very good set there. And a big touch from Matthew. A chance. Shut down! Jausaka Kandelwa closing down. Venero teaming up there with Chico Meni. Point, Team Zambia. Double substitution again. Chico Meni making way for Chipasha. And Wanji coming in for
Mubita Shataulo.
yes. So I'm sure they are trying to utilize the height. As you can see, the height in front. Wanji is very tall. Charles Kakandelwa and Gift Jiroa. Mafumo! But a big touch again there from Team. Whoa! Good play there from Team Zimbabwe. Mafumo again! And a net touch being called against Team Zambia. 17-10. Woo! Very good play there from both teams. But it seems like Team Zimbabwe at the moment are in form. 1G off the hands there of backup Mike Mafumo. Zimbabwe still on the lead with 6 points. And we have Florin Moyo saying Mike doesn't care about height.
Height is just a number.
No, thank you. Mike again. But there was a lift there being called against Nigel Kadumba. Point goal to Team Zambia. Good pass from Wara. And Basiro, Kandada. Shut down by Charles Akakandelwa. You know, one thing that Zimbabwean coaches are not aware of is that Charles Akakandelwa is second in terms of cumulative points for Team Zambia and for Zimbabwe, all compiled, in terms of staff blocks and kills. So if you are playing middle, make sure that you are playing away from Charles Akakandelwa, because he will definitely shut you down.
At least for now, Zimbabwe is showing some signs of coming back after losing the first set, and now it's 17-13, rather 13-17 with Zimbabwe leading by 4 points. It can be only a good and 5 points for Zimbabwe. And this set, the second set, Zimbabwe at home, buoyed by the crowd, they will come back into this one, and it's 18-13. Zimbabwe will come back into this one.
Are you so if I may ask, are you supporting Zimbabwe or you're supporting? I'm not sure. You are just giving a comparison or what?
No, I'm looking at this match, and you see Zimbabwe at first at home. At home,
Yes.
you lose the first set. The momentum is gone. But coming back into the second set and leading by 4 points, showing some character, and Zimbabwe, I'm sure they'll break this one. And at 1-1, we are going to see some match.
Yeah, thank you there, Mr. Manguiro. Matthew Samanyana in a big touch from Gift Jiroa. 1G with the swing. Good touch. Nigel tries to swing from the backcourt through the block and a big touch. A chance again, Matthew Samanyana. Woo! And
Matthew.
Tafadzwa, what's up with this lift the ref is calling? There are a lot of changes in terms of rules, so you are bound to see a lot of whistle blowing from the referees, because according to their discretion. And another lift they're being called against Kulakwashe Kandanda, point Zambia.
Apostle Matthew.
The score is 15-19. Musa Manyana Matthew gets Team Zimbabwe to 20. The highway as they call it. David Kuchekwa. The score is now 20-15 in favor of Team Zimbabwe. Kandanda. Chico Mani off the hands of Nigel Kandanda. Oh, sorry, Nigel.
Nigel Kandanda, that's the first one.
Yeah, I know. It's okay, I'll just say Nigel. Nigel, the setter. And we have Brighton Mwenya
On the service side.
Woo! My word! That was a very good set there from Nigel. But you know, let me just say this in Shona.
Yes.
Shaks up your cake akachikiram toilet. But you do not want Charles, Mwenya to serve 2 or 3 times. DJ Wara, a chance again. Oh! Brighton Mwenya off the hands of Big Mike. 18-20. Mwenya still on the service line for Team Zambia. And our coach Isanang goes for a timeout. From 5 points down to 2 points. And still have Brighton Mwenya. Good save from the middle, a rush shot, and point goes to Team Zimbabwe. A very much needed point here from Takutswa Mashaka. Nigel. Jiloa shut down
by Tanakawara.
You know, the good thing is,
Yes.
these two, they do play together.
So they know each other very
So
well.
they do know each other very well. That's why Wara had to play opposite and Big Mike playing as power. But the actual position, Wara is playing as power and Big Mike as... Again, Wara managed to shut down... not a very good one. Free ball given. A chance for Team Zambia to get another point from the middle. Woo! Skill there from Mashaka. And a big touch again. Wow!
Mike doesn't want to go and sit down. He doesn't want to be on the bench. That's why he's hitting that way.
Wow! Good save there from Nigel. And this time give Jiloa get the points off the hands of Takutswa Mashaka. 19-23. And we have Michael saying Shaks Yamal. Your DJ, my DJ, our DJ. That is Tanaka Wara for you, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Chico Manny. Coming there with a reply. 20-24. And Chico Manny on the service line. Almost an ace. A chance for Big Mike. Tips that one. A chance to close this one down. Good thing. Give Jiroa. Masiro is there. Big Mike. And this marks the end of the second set. 1-1, we are tied. Ladies and gentlemen.
Well.
Time.
Zimbabwe is back in business, ladies and gentlemen. 1-all the set score is the set score. Now comes the toughest set of them all. Set number 3. Mr. Pardon, what do you think is going to happen?
No, I think winning and disappointing.
There's obviously someone's going to win.
I think in the comment section we are having too many Yamaos for Team Zimbabwe. We have Tanaka Yamao. And we have Mashaka Yamao. I'm not really sure if they are related or what.
They from the same family.
But I'm not sure. First point go to Team Zimbabwe as the ball goes out. And the lineup we have for Zimbabwe, we have Nigel, Big Mike, Mashaka, Tanakawara, Maziro, and Matthew Samanyada. From the middle, big touch again. Chikomeni! Oh, shut down this time by Tanakawara. 2-0. And for Team Zambia, yeah, I'm really sure that the ball went through the block. Mwenya with a very good save. Wara following up, and a good touch there from Chikomeni. Chikomeni tries to swing, and unfortunately that one goes into the net. 2-1. The funny fact here, in the first set Zimbabwe lost 25-20, and
in the second set Zambia lost 25-20.
And let's see who's going to get this point. Big Mike off the hands, but a big time from Mwenya. Give Chinoa through the block there. Ties the score. 2-2. And someone is saying, let's just say Zimbabwe,
the whole team.
The whole team is Yamao.
Okay, Kandanda Yamal. Mateo Yamal.
Maziro
Yamal. Big Mike Yamal.
Yeah, but I think they're just one clan.
From the same family. Same father in heaven, different mothers.
Yeah, but actually it's okay.
Machaka on the serve for Team Zimbabwe. Because we float safe down the line.
Woo! That's a very good set there. But unfortunately that was too quick. A chance. Big Mike again! And off the hands. 4-2.
Well, now this is why he was called back. Because he's the MVP for the zone 6, the last zone 6 held in South Africa.
Yes.
And now he's trying to prove that. I am the zone 6 champion. I am the MVP. Was he also not the best striker?
From the middle, Charles. A raw shot. A chance again from the middle, Charles. Tipped the run across. Zamanyada. A chance again for Chiloa. Shut down. A chance now for Chikomeni. And puts that on out of bounds. 5-2. And our coach Lakson Mazumbo calls for a timeout.
Coach Lakson is sweating. You can look at him. Look at his head right now.
And I'm seeing Mr. Mackenzie, Grant Watura Mackenzie, saying Matongi Amao. I'm not. Okay, let's just say every Zimbabwean is Yamao. But thumbs up there to our online supporters. Thank you very much for tuning in to MNL Next Generation. Coming in there with the volley vision, which is very efficient and effective app, which is coming out very soon. Team Zimbabwe still on the lead with 3 points. Oh, very good combination play there. Give to Chiroa. Here comes the boom. 5-3. Big touch there. DJ. A chance for from the middle. Big touch by Kandanda. Shut down again. Ball still in play. A chance for Jiroa. Ball still in play again. A good answer from both teams. Venero. Not a very good one. A chance for Zambia. And through the middle. Charles Saka Kandelwa. 4-5. And now we have Zion Daudi saying watching from Blantyre, Malawi and rooting for Mr. Kudakwashe Kandanda. Thank you very much. Venero! Matthew Mike Msamanyada. 6-4.
Zambian Airways.
And we have Mafumo serves that one out. 5-6. Zimbabwe in the lead with 1 point. And Mikasa saying, nice try, Mateo. I saw what you did. Watching from Kenya, Stuart Evans. Thank you very much. Pour your love, pour your flags for your teams. Show your love for your team. Mafumo hitting that one out of bounds. And we are now tied 6-6. Isabel Molevaleng saying, meh. I think you're talking about Matthew Samanyada. Chafazwa. Matthew Samanyada! Woo! And Letwin Masenda saying that Matthew is on fire, Baba.
Someone saying Matthew can play alone and still win against Zambia.
I'm not seeing Zambian supporters in the comment section. Please show your love for Team Zambia. Samanyada with a very good swing. A chance for Mwenya through the block. Brighton Mwenya tied the score 7-7. Woo. My God. You just have to forgive me, ladies and gentlemen. I have to catch a breath at the moment because this game is just too much.
It's extra.
The chance for Team Zambia to take the lead and shut down. Master block there coming in from Tanaka Wara, managing to close down Brighton Mwenya. 8-7. Yeah, thank you very much, Constance Nayame and Catherine Nachilima. Thank you very much for showing your love for Team Zambia. Brighton Mwenya! Oh, that's the captain of Zambia for you. A very tight angle and managed to score a very good. Mafumo, a chance for Wara. And this time Wara puts that one out of bounds. Team Zambia in the lead, 9-8. Yeah, and Joshua Bukali, Mwenya Computer, Memory Chapamba. We are here for Team Zambia. Chiku, Zambia now in the lead with the points. From the middle, Mashaka, shut down by Chico Mani and the Gorilla. Muyunda. Team Zambia in the lead with 2 points. Good swing. And Nigel shut down again by Chico Mani. 3-point lead for Team Zambia. 8-11 and Coach Isanan calls for a timeout. Chiku. What we are doing at the moment is we are enjoying the game. We are doing both. We are supporting Zambia, we are supporting Zimbabwe, and we are also doing our commentary. So we are enjoying the game. Block there from Muyunda, closing down Venero. And Costes Nayame saying, just help us to say Zambia Kuchalo. DJ and a big touch there from Gift Jiroa. Chikomeni and a big touch again from Venero, off the hands. But the referee says there was no touch. 13-8 is the score. Simon Nyakwangwa coming in for Nigel Kadumba. Big touch from Gift Jiloa. Chikomeni. And the point goes to Team Zambia again. 14-8. And an error save there from Zambia. Shataulo had a very good service one. Managed to get 4 points from the service line for Team Zambia. And we have Trimo Nyakwangwa with a very good float save. Chikomeni has that one out of bounds. 10-14. That was a very good swing. But I lacked precision. Zimbabwe trailing with 4 points. Good save there from Nyakwangwa from the middle. And Muyunda goes through the block. 15-10. Brighton Mwenya. DJ Wara goes down the line. And off the hands of Smart, gets a point. 4-point deficit for Zimbabwe to recover from. And we have DJ Wara on the service line. Brighton Mwenya through the block. 16-11. And Big Mike, off the hands. 12-16. I'm not really sure why Mr. Phil is. Are you shocked or are you? I'm not really sure what I am. Substitution again. Nigel coming in for Kandanda. And Takuzwa Mashaka on the service line.
Float serve, position 1.
In the big touch. A chance. Matthew. And shut down. 17-12. You know,
Yes.
our coverage in terms of
The coverage of Team Zimbabwe. Or
yes,
the coverage of,
Team Zimbabwe.
Yes.
Especially when Zimbabwe is attacking. I'm not really sure how they are
What's
failing to
happening?
recover from that big touch off the block.
Well, the problem is they're getting too much in. The person who's supposed to be sweeping the position 6, the line there, is not staying. But I think that's because of the fact that Zambians are eating deep inside, so that's forcing our receivers to be too much inside.
But you have to like study your opponents. They have a very high block, Zambia, but you are lacking a man who is supposed to sweep the baseline. You have, as a coach, to at least have one man at the baseline covering for your block. And frustration on the faces of Team Zimbabwe. They are trailing now with 5 points. Is it that we have created a winning side, or it's just lady luck that is on side of Zambia at the moment, or Team Zambia is just too good in the third seat?
No, it's not that Team Zambia is too good. It's just some unforced errors by Team Zimbabwe, which is giving Zambia a few free points.
No cross, 6 points in the lead for Team Zambia, 19-18.
6-point difference there, ladies and gentlemen. Zambia leading by 19 with 19, and Zimbabwe trailing with 18 points.
And the lift again being called against Nyakwangwa, 20-18. Charles coming in for Big Mike. And Kudakwashe Kandanda off the hands, 14-20. Good pass there from Smart. Mwenya, and that's a very good point there from Wanji, 21-14. Constance Nayame showing support for Team Zambia, saying let's go Team Zambia. Elizabeth, you're saying camera not clear, please. I think you should adjust your picture quality. Maybe, and we see maybe it's our camera or as the quality. Big touch for Maziro. Free ball. And from the middle, Muyunda shot down by Kandanda. You know, I've seen a lot of frustrated faces on the face of Team Zimbabwe.
Not just on the faces of Team Zimbabwe, but also on the fans of Team Zimbabwe.
Brighton Mwenya.
The captain of Zambia.
23-15. Sorry, 22-15. Yeah, I'm sure that DJ, a big touch there from the block. DJ again. Double touch being caught against Smart. And point Team Zimbabwe. And Coach Isa supporting the team. Nigel Kadumba. And the left being caught against Gift Jiloa. You know, again, Gift Jiloa is not the kind of person that you want to save.
To safety.
Yes. So for you to be able to get easy points, serve away from Gift Jiloa and off the hands of Brighton Mwenya. Because Gift, in terms of defense and in terms of passing, he will give you perfect passes. (24-17). And Lizzie Kelly Asani saying this set is the decider. And Nayame saying, well done Zambia, your hard work and determination are showing on the pitch. Keep believing, keep fighting and make the nation proud. Thank you very much for your feedback, ladies and gentlemen. So I think she just has to fix the quality. Woo! Big touch there from Nigel Kadumba. Free ball, a chance again. Charles, shut down by Gift Jiloa, 25-19. And to Petrus, I'm not really sure how I can help you, because from my end I'm actually seeing clearly and it's actually high resolution at the moment. Thank you so much, Kali Feto, one of the greatest players saying Team Zimbabwe needs to do good on floor defense. Indeed, they need to improve. Kelly. Zim lost the third set, 25-19. So in terms of set scores, Zambia are currently in the lead with two sets and Zimbabwe one. No, the match is not yet over. We are playing the fourth set. The match is still on. And we have David Tembo saying Richard Piri as the heart of Zambia volleyball. Big up to Babwana Pili. Lizzie Kelly Asani, the match is not yet over. We are about to watch the fourth set. But if Zimbabwe loses this set, then it will be the end of the match. But if Zimbabwe win this set, we will see a decider. First point again to Team Zimbabwe. I repeat of the second set. Chikomeni hitting that one into the net. And Kandanda serving it into the net. Point Zambia. I'm not really sure what this means. Shario Machisa saying nchi ya Zimbabwe ni kucheza. I think if you can explain. Ooh! The gorilla Muyunda from the middle. I'm sure that did leave a dent on the court. Now that's a very good play from Big Mike. The ref was actually confused because that was a very tight angle. From the middle, Charles Saka Candelwa. Teams are now going pound for pound. Samanyada, and a big touch there from Chikomeni. A chance for Jiroa with a row, and that one did not cross. Point Team Zimbabwe. 4-3. Takunda Nyengera.
Mashaka on the serve.
I actually don't have words for you at the moment. But yes, it's Nungo eaten. Off the hands. No one's there to recover that one. Big Mike! Shut down! And point goes to Team Zambia. You know, again, as I was saying.
What?
Look at this point. They just went to Team Zambia. Big Mike managed to hit the ball off the block.
But there was no
one again to
attack coverage. Wasn't there?
Venero! Oh, Matthew Samanyada came back in this fourth set, charged.
Apostle Matthew. Ministering. Big Mike on the serve for Team Zimbabwe.
Lizzie, no, I'm actually from Zimbabwe. I'm not from Zambia, I'm from Zimbabwe. Born and bred.
Charles on the serve for Team Zambia.
And Samanyada shut down. That was a tight set there from Nigel. Team Zimbabwe trailing. Good serve there from Charles Kakandelwa. Venero shut down.
No coverage,
7-5.
as you were saying.
No coverage again. So, you know, we are losing points from silly mistakes. Just have one man covering the backcourt so that you'll be able to
Charles still saving the Team Zambia. Servicera.
6-7.
Point Zimbabwe.
And Samanyada.
Venero.
So is it going to be Team Zimbabwe forcing a decider? Shut down this time. Venero. Oh, sorry, that's Kulakwashe Kandanda.
He blocks Myunda and puts the ball back into his face. 7 up.
A good save and a big touch from Brighton Mwenya off the hands. Oh, and a big tag there from Piri. Smart gives a free ball. And double touch. The new rules,
my
guys. They will definitely give us BP. We will faint.
But we must comment the referees. I mean, after the introduction of the new rules, already they are implementing them.
Yeah, this is how we learn. And an ace off the hands. 9-8.
Kandanda saving for Zimbabwe.
Brighton Mwenya, 9-9. Good pass from Wara. DJ! 10-9. And this is for you, Chico. Your DJ, my DJ, our DJ. Tanaka Wara for you, ladies and gentlemen. Hey. Oh, monster block there from Mashaka Chakuswa, the flying fish. And Coach Lakshon Masumbo calls for the first time out.
Which flying fish are you talking about? Is it fish from the sea or flying fish, the alcohol? What are you talking about here?
As long as it's fish, whether from the sea or the beer.
Fish is fish.
It's fish, the fish is fishing. No, thank you, Mr. Mandevu, all the way from the city of Donald Trump. I will not read your comment, but I'm seeing you. And a good play there from Gift Jiloa, going down the line and off the hands of Nigel Kadumba. Good pass. Big Mike. And a net violation called against him, Zambia. 12-10.
Our DJ on the service line.
Lubashi Angandu saying whichever fish, but it's Team Zambia. DJ! And point goes to Team Zimbabwe. And Coach Lakson Masumbo is getting hotter.
When you see the coach,
I'm not really sure why the coach is on the court. I think as the mandate of the team captain to go and approach the first referee.
It is.
And I'm really sure that the first time the referee called the captain, that's Brighton Mwenya,
he went there and explained it
to have a chat with him, but I'm not really sure if Coach Mazumbo was in agreement with.
But then the question is, doesn't that constitute a red card?
And a reserve. So we are seeing a reversal of the point, which was awarded to Team Zimbabwe. It's now 10-12. Well, that was a good combination play, but Jiroa, and very good spark there from Chikomeni. You can see that he's enjoying the point. And point goes to Team Zimbabwe, 13-11. close down Charles Kakandelwa. No, that was a very good swing there from seems like the second referee is calling Mr. Kandanda, telling him to cool down, Yes, you did have a very good block, but chill, my guy, chill, relax. Mashaka with a very good serve. Miscommunication there. A chance for Zimbabwe to get another point. DJ Wara, but a big touch, and point goes to Team Zimbabwe. 15-11.
I'm sure you can see how DJ Wara is really into this game. He doesn't want to lose because he knows if he goes back to work back in Zambia, it's going to be a lot of talk that will be happening.
Yeah. Zimbabwean fans again on their feet. Give Jiloa off the hands. 12-15. Now give Jiroa on the service line. A chance for Matthew. A good coverage. Brighton Mwenya. Off the hands again. Point goes to Team Zambia. 18-15. Ladies and gentlemen, shutting down Big Mike, 14-15. I don't know that. Sunza and our match resumes. Give Jiroa with a good save. Samanyana shut down, and point goes to Team Zambia. 15-15, the score is now tied. And Chikumbuso saying volleyball Nalesa, come on Chipolo Polo. Samanyana shut down again, but good coverage. DJ Wara, a chance. Brighton Mwenya, a chance again. Combination play. Big touch. DJ Wara!
DJ Wara is in for business.
And double substitution. Mike Mafumo going out, and in comes Traimo Nyakwangwa and Nigel Kadumba out. In comes Charles Chitezi. And Nyakwangwa with a service error. 16-16, the score is tied. And Charles Akakandelwa and saves that one out of bounds. 17-16. And Matthew saves that one out of bounds again. 17-17. We are seeing a lot of service errors there from both teams. And Piri. Good pass. Charles through the block, big touch. Yeah, big touch again from Charles. 18-17. And Brighton Mwenya having a word there with Smart Wale, trying to regroup the troops. Kandanda. A good pass there from Chico. And that one goes out of bounds. 19-17.
Could this be the break that Zimbabwe are looking for? A lead of 2 points. If they just maintain, then they can take it to the 5th set.
And Coach Lakson Mazumbo calls for a timeout. And Benjani Tazuinga saying pressure increase or decrease.
Decreases.
It's just creases. I'm not sure if it's in or it's T, but it's just creasing.
In between. A crease is a crease.
And Chikumbuso saying Bazawina Kazatenga Victoria Force. One team will cry chete. And let's maintain. And our match resumes with Kodakwashi Kandanda on the service line for Team Zimbabwe. I'm not really sure if that score from Muyunda is legal, but Team Zambia have the point. Charles Chitezi shut down. Ball still in play. Free ball given. A chance again. Chico Mani going cross court and downs that one. 19-19, the score is tied. And Brighton Mwenya gives Zimbabwe a chance to be the first team to reach the highway. Nigel Kadumba coming back in, also Big Mike to close that relation, that rotation, that substitution. I was about to say the relationship. Chico Meni, guys, and the score is now tied 20-20.
Muyunda on the serve for Zambia.
Zambia now in the lead, and we are seeing a substitution. Muyunda going out, and in comes Chipasha Njimunya, a very good saver. And let's see if he will give Zambia some service points. Good pass from Maziro. Big Mike this time gets this one on point, 21-21. 4 points for either Zambia or Zimbabwe. My guy.
Yes.
Is it going to be Zambia? Is it going to be Zimbabwe? Are we going to see a decider, or we are going to see a clean sweep from Team Zambia?
In between.
Woo! Big touch there from Maziro. Free ball given. A chance. I'm sure this is a combination play. And the big touch there. Again, let's see. Big Mike and off their hands. 22-21.
Let's see if Team Zimbabwe can maintain the momentum and end this set. One thing about them is that when it gets to this point, they usually put in their all, you know. So, but again, Zambia themselves are not an easy team. Let's see what they can do. Chikifchi with an attack. Well defended by Wara.
A chance again for Chikomeni. Off! And the ball goes out. 23-21. And see you, DJ. Good defense there from Maziro. A chance again, Big Mike. Tips that one and ball goes out. 22-23. That was a very tight set there from Nigel. And a double substitution. 1G coming in for Piri. And Laxon coming in for Chico.
It's not me, guys. It's not me.
A chance now to tie the score. Giroa. A chance again. Matthew Samanyada. And Mark's got a point. 24-22.
Set point, 22.
And 1 point for Zimbabwe to tie the score and force a decider. Takutswa Mashaka and saves this one out of bounds. 23-24. And gift Giroa on the serve for Team Zambia. Good pass from DJ Wara. Matthew Samanyala and a big touch there from Giroa. Brighton Wenya ties the score 24-24. Seems like Kandanda is down. And Kandanda is back on his feet. Good pass again from Mwara. And through the block, 25-24. And we have Mike Mafumo. Good pass. Brighton Wenya on top of the block. 25-25. Ties the score. And closing substitution. Muyunda coming back in for Chimunya. Chipasha. Charles Kakandelwa usually goes for the top spin. And goes for the top spin. Good pass. Matthew puts that one into the net. 26-25. And timeout from Coach Issa. Dangerous for sure. Patiri Makashata.
Pizza.
And we are now back. Charles Kakandelo on the service line. Good pass. Matthew through the block. 26-26. The score is tight. We have Matthew Samanyada on the service line for Team Zimbabwe. Go for the top spin. And saves that one out of bounds. 27-26. And we are seeing the return of Chikomeni and Piri. Sorry, Shataulo. Shataulo with confidence that they are going to take this one. DJ, my DJ, our DJ. 27-27. We are tied at the moment. This can go either way, Team Zimbabwe or Team Zambia.
However, Zimbabwe need to win this one to stay in the match. If Zambia wins it, then Zimbabwe loses.
Kandanda, I'm sure it's Mwenya. Mwenya shut down! Very good play there from DJ Wara.
Your TJ, my TJ, our TJ.
Ghana no go now. Still Kandanda on the service line for Zimbabwe. Good pass. Mwenya again. Shut down! 27. My TJ, our TJ. Shout out to Dante Peters, one of our software engineers from MNO.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Like we told you from the start that this is a thrill of a match. You can see that Zimbabwe lost the first set 25-20. They won the second one 25-20. They lost the third one 19-25 and won the last one 29-27. It's a match that will keep you on your edge. If I was a fan, if I could say I would choose a side, I'll tell you that I'm just neutral. I'm simply just a commentator with PC here in the commentary studio. All we are doing is to try and entertain you with whatever that is happening here.
And we have Lizzie, Kelly Asani again. This time saying, I'm done eating. What's going on? We are now playing the decider, which is going to decide which team is going to make it to DRC. Representing Zone 6. And it's either going to be Zambia or Team Zimbabwe.
However, for those of you that are just joining us, we just want you to know that this is the last match of the Cavb Zone 6 Senior LA28 Qualifiers, and it's a gold medal match. Zimbabwe playing Zambia, and the set score right now is 2-2. Zambia have won the toss and have chosen to serve. Zimbabwe, however, will be on safe reception.
Shataulo with the first save. Mashaka! Ladies and gentlemen, we stand and decider with a bang from Takuzwa Mashaka. Well, this is where they usually play. Here comes the boom, but I'm not really sure why. Are they hating, the boom boom from Mashaka?
I think the DJ is also enjoying the game. It's
good save there from Kadumba. Oh! Chico! Chico Manny. The very good swing there.
Team Zambia.
Yeah. So whether it's Zambia or Zimbabwe, we are enjoying the match. Whether it's commentary or supporting, we are enjoying the match. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the action. Big Mike and off the hands of Give Giroa 2-1.
DJ Wara on the service line for Team Zimbabwe. Let's see if DJ Wara is going to bring in an A serve. He goes for float serve. Service error there from DJ Wara. 2 up are the points. Mwinda Myunda on the service line for Team Zambia. Wara makes a point. 3-2. Sharks on the service line for Team Zimbabwe. Good float serve.
Good swing there from Give Giroa. The sound is there, I'm not really sure what's happening to your devices, but the sound is there. Good touch, a chance now. Giroa shut down, post in play. From the middle, Kandanda through the block, 4-3. Team Zimbabwe in the lead.
Are you Zim or are you Zam?
It's Zim Zamafe.
However, whether it's a relationship, one team is going to be heartbroken today.
A chance, Giroa again. And off the hands. 4-4. And Takuzwa Rupanga saying Nigel Kadumba said yes, Ogufunga Tifunga Osenyika. Zim all the way. Brighton Ngwenya. Kandanda puts that on out of bounds. 5-4. Teams going pound for pound, and this time Team Zambia are currently in the lead with the points. Gift Giroa. Samanyada putting that on out of bounds again. 6-4. Team Zimbabwe down with 2 points. Kennedy Kamangura, thank you. Again, Matthew Samanyada, shut down, 7-4. 3 points down, Team Zimbabwe. And Coach Ita calls for timeout. No, I'm actually seeing Zimbabwe supporters easily losing hope, you know.
I don't
but
understand.
the game is still on.
I don't understand why it's like that.
4-7. Team Zimbabwe is down
3 points.
3 points. And Team Zambia
Just
in the lead
3 points.
with 3 points. And we still have 8 points to play. So I'm not really sure why you're losing heart. Still support your team. We still have a long way to go. From the middle, Kunakwase Voltron Kandanda. And we have Matthew Samanyada. Chikumbuso saying Zambia. Bakule give you a Lester Batashi. I'm not sure what that means. Brighton Mwenya with a tip. And 8-5. Team Zambia switches sides. And Charles Saka Kandelwa serving, and Chikomeni telling Charles to relax. Good pass there from Samanyada from the backcourt. (9-5). Zambia in the lead with 4 points. Good pass. DJ. And that was a very good ball there from our DJ. Down the baseline. Manages to get a point. 3 points down. 6-9. And we are seeing a confident Zambian side at the moment. And currently in the lead with 3 points. Kandanda with a very good serve. Brighton Mwenya gives a free ball. A chance again for Team Zimbabwe from the middle. Big touch, I'm not sure that was a very good decision there. And on top of the block, 10-6. Sataulo, good pass from Wara, and through the block, 7-10. And Nigel on the service line for Zimbabwe. Good pass from the middle. Muyunda. 11-7. And Brighton Mwenya on the service line. Big Mike off the hands, and a big tag there from Smart Mwale. Gives Jiroa, he's that one out of bounds. 8-11. Seems like Zimbabwean supporters are now on the edges of their seats, supporting their team with a lot of pressure. Good pass, combination play, and a big tag there from Mike. A chance to swing down the line and off the hands. 9-11. 2-point deficit, and Coach Mazumbo calls for timeout.
That's just right there. You see, when you look at the teams, the pressure is can get any side, Zambia was leading by a good 5 points, but the gap has been reduced now to only 2 points, you see. So it's you can't really tell which team is probably going to win this one. However, I understand that maybe the Zambians want the Zambian team to bring back the medal, the gold medal. I don't know if the Zimbabweans will accept that.
Zimbabweans are having a hard time dealing with the fact that we cannot do anything to Muyunda. Good touch there from Sharks. A chance now. Big Mike. A chance again. Big Mark and through the block. 10-11. 1 point down.
Bonzo, Baba. Bonzo.
Woo! Things are getting heated here at the moment. Please, ladies and gentlemen, do not switch off your phones. Stay glued on your cellular phones and your laptops. And give Ginoa, he's done on out of bounds. The score is now tied 11-11. Woo, woo, woo. My word.
11 up, 11 up, 11 up. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Well, well, well.
Zimmer. DJ Wara still serving. Good pass. I think this Giroa off the hands. 12-11.
And then we see a technical change. Muyunda being taken out. Chipasha coming in.
It's Chipasha, not Chipasha. Chipasha, Chimunya.
What's the difference?
Chipa and Chipa. Good pass from Maziro. Whoa! Takuzwa Mashaka. The flying fish from the middle ties the score 12-12. And Mashaka now on the service line for Team Zimbabwe.
Imagine being a Zambian supporter right now after your team has been leading like that and then it loses the lead. I would recommend a teaspoon of cement for such supporters, you know.
Miscommunication. Oh, Chao Saka Kandelwa. That was a very good play there from Shataulo. (18-12). 1G coming in for Shataulo. And Chikomeni goes out for Lakson. Lakson Banda with a very good save. Matthew and ball goes out of bounds. 13-13. The game is still on, ladies and gentlemen.
Fun fact, whichever team takes the next 2 points consecutively will win the match.
And the substitution, Charles coming in for Nigel. This is a tricky substitution.
No.
Charles coming in for Nigel. And Matthew Samanyada is now the setter. A tricky one indeed, but you can see Mike Mafumo is a bit short with a good save from the middle. And a tip there from Charles Saka Kandelwa. 14-13. 1 point to tie the score and 1 point to take this game. Give Giroa, and I'm sure Give Giroa will definitely serve to Matthew. Wara.
14-14. Good question to our viewers. How are you feeling, regardless of which team you're supporting?
Ladies and gentlemen, how are you feeling? How are you feeling, ladies and gentlemen? Please tell us the way you're feeling in the comment section.
If you're feeling nervous, we recommend a tablespoon of cement every 30 seconds.
Matthew Samanyana with a float save. Brighton Mwenya off the hands. A big touch from Maziro. Oh! And a good signal from Big Mac with a big point. 15-14.
Advantage Team Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe only need 1 point.
Advantage Team Zimbabwe. Zambia need just 1 point to level it up. But currently Zimbabwe are leading by 1 point. If Zimbabwe take this point, they are going to represent Zone 6 in TRC.
Samanyana on the service line. Zambia only need 1. And ball goes out. Team Zimbabwe wins this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, look at the fans for Zimbabwe. Congratulations, Zimbabwe.